Around £90 million for a 28-year-old midfielder? At first glance, that price tag sounds extremely steep, even in today's inflated transfer market. It's the kind of number that would normally raise serious doubts and hesitation among most clubs. And yet, that is exactly the level of investment Manchester United are reportedly willing to commit, ready to put that amount on the table in order to bring Bruno Guimaraes to Old Trafford. So the real question is, why are the Red Devils so determined, even desperate, to secure the services of this particular player? This upcoming summer transfer window is expected to bring major changes to the red half of Manchester. There is a growing sense of urgency around the need to reshape the squad, to fix structural issues that have held the team back. At the heart of that rebuild lies the midfield area, which has increasingly been identified as the key zone requiring reinforcement. Strengthening that department is no longer just an option, it has become the top priority for the club's leadership. Among a long list of potential targets being discussed, analyzed, and evaluated, Bruno Guimaraes has gradually stood out as the most complete and fitting solution to address those lingering problems. There have been concerns raised in various media outlets about his age, with many pointing out that he is already 28 years old. However, when looked at from a broader perspective, both physically and in terms of experience, 28 should not be seen as a disadvantage. In fact, for many professional footballers, this is widely considered the prime of their careers. It is the stage where physical ability, tactical awareness, and mental maturity come together at their highest level. If we look back not too far into the past, we can find a very relevant example. When Manchester United decided to bring Bruno Fernandes to England, he was 26 at the time, and almost immediately after arriving, he made a massive and transformative impact on the entire squad. Signing Guimaraes at this stage of his career carries a very similar meaning, even though he is 2 years older than Fernandes was back then. In exchange, United would be getting a player who is already fully developed and capable of performing at the highest level right away without needing time to adapt. His presence would not only strengthen the squad on paper, but could also provide a significant boost in terms of overall performance. It's the kind of signing that has the potential to elevate the entire team, helping them move forward and compete at a higher level. Guimaraes fits perfectly into the profile of a modern central midfielder in the Premier League. He brings together all the key qualities required in such a demanding environment. A relentless work rate, a fiery and competitive mentality, sharp and intelligent distribution, and the ability to produce decisive moments that can directly influence the outcome of a match. At his current club, where he wears the number 39 shirt, he has clearly proven himself to be a complete central midfielder. One of the most outstanding aspects of his game lies in his ability to operate effectively in the first phase of build-up play, starting deep from the defensive line and helping the team transition forward. In modern football, where pressing systems are more intense and organized than ever before, receiving the ball from the back has become a difficult challenge. Taking possession in midfield, especially in one of the most physically demanding leagues in the world, often means dealing with immediate pressure from opponents closing in from behind. This is where Guimaraes truly stands out. His ability to handle those situations is one of his most valuable strengths. He uses his body exceptionally well to shield the ball, standing firm against challenges thanks to his impressive upper body strength. At the same time, his flexibility and coordination allow him to twist, turn, and change direction quickly in tight spaces. These movements make it extremely difficult for opponents to predict his next move. As a result, defenders often hesitate to commit to a tackle because the ball's path is constantly shifting and never fully exposed. Even when opponents attempt to stop him through fouls, those efforts often prove ineffective. Guimaraes maintains excellent balance and stability while running, making it hard to bring him down cleanly. Another crucial aspect of his game is his awareness. Before even receiving the ball, he consistently scans his surroundings, identifying the positions of nearby opponents. This allows him to make quick, informed decisions and choose the most effective way to escape pressure. Because of this, he becomes a reliable outlet for passes from the defensive line. Under pressure, the ball is more likely to remain secure when it reaches his feet. This sense of security is extremely valuable for any team trying to build from the back. Manchester United are currently aiming to develop a more proactive style of play, starting from their own half, rather than relying on reactive transitions. To make that vision a reality, they need players who are brave enough to receive the ball under pressure and capable enough to carry it forward through tight situations. Kobbie Mainoo has shown promising signs in this area, particularly with his composure and technical ability in confined spaces. However, asking a young player to shoulder that responsibility alone over the course of an entire season is unrealistic. The addition of Bruno Guimaraes would represent a significant upgrade to the midfield. At 28, he has both the experience and the composure required to take on the responsibility of progressing the ball. He would help share the burden with his teammates, reducing the pressure on others in the squad. His ability to dribble through direct pressure and turn potentially dangerous situations near his own penalty area into quick, counter-attacking opportunities is exactly the kind of quality Manchester United have been searching for. On social media platforms, fans have already started imagining how he would fit into the team. One comment on X described it in a very vivid way. Watching Guimaraes glide out of pressure so smoothly feels like oiling the midfield engine. Getting the ball to him is the best way to ease pressure on the defense and set up quick attacking bursts. Beyond his ability in tight spaces, Guimaraes' passing is another defining element of his game. Since moving to England from League One, his understanding of the game has developed significantly. He now has a much stronger sense of tempo and rhythm when it comes to ball circulation. His decision-making has become more refined and mature over time. He understands clearly when to attempt a high-risk forward pass that can break through a defensive line, and when to hold onto the ball to maintain control and stability. This balance is what separates top-level midfielders from the rest. This is also where the value of his age becomes even more evident. At 28, he brings years of experience that translate into calmness and composure on the field. His decisions are rarely rushed. Instead, they are carefully calculated, ensuring safety while still maintaining the potential to create something unexpected. Statistical data shows that he is among the league leaders when it comes to winning back possession and immediately playing forward passes. A slow, sideways passing approach does not align with the style Manchester United are trying to build. Guimaraes offers something very different. He injects speed and urgency into the game. The moment possession is regained, he looks to move the ball forward quickly, using firm and accurate passes. His decisiveness ensures that attacking momentum is maintained, leaving opponents with very little time to reorganize defensively. His ability to execute long passes is another major strength. This is one of the reasons he is seen as an ideal option to replace, or even upgrade, the role currently held by Casemiro. In the past, Casemiro's long balls often initiated dangerous counterattacks. Guimaraes is more than capable of continuing that function at a high level.